Buckle up, speed demons and tech enthusiasts. We're about to take a wild ride into the future of electric performance with the 2025 Porsche Taycan Turbo S. This isn't just a car, it's a lightning bolt on wheels, a symphony of electrons, and a middle finger to the laws of physics. But before we dive into the nitty-gritty of this electric beast, let me ask you this. What if I told you that this car could not only outrun a cheetah, but also power your entire house during a blackout? Intrigued? Let's dive in and decide if this thrill machine of tomorrow is worth the price tag. The heart of the beast. Power unleashed. At the core of the 2025 Taycan Turbo S lies a powertrain that would make Thor's hammer jealous. Porsche has somehow managed to squeeze even more power out of its electric motors, pushing the boundaries of what we thought possible. With a whopping 938 horsepower at its disposal, this electric monster can catapult from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a mind-bending 2.3 seconds. That's not just fast, that's, I think I left my internal organs at the starting line fast. But here's the kicker. Unlike its gas-guzzling cousins, the Taycan Turbo S delivers this power with the eerie silence of a ninja assassin. It's like being strapped to a rocket that's being sent through to Hogwarts silencing charm class. One moment you're stationary, contemplating life, the next you're breaking the sound barrier. Figuratively, of course, without so much as a whisper. Range. Anxiety? What anxiety? Remember when electric cars were like nervous chihuahuas, always on the verge of running out of energy? Well, the 2025 Taycan Turbo S laughs in the face of range anxiety. With its new 97 kilowatt-hour performance battery plus, this electric stallion can gallop for up to 325 miles on a single charge. That's like driving from New York to Washington, D.C. with enough juice left over to circle the White House a few dozen times. Not that we're suggesting you do that. But wait, there's more! Porsche has worked some serious voodoo magic on the charging front. The new Taycan can gulp down electrons at the rate of up to 320 kilowatt. In human speak, that means you can charge from 10 to 80% in about 18 minutes. That's barely enough time to grab a coffee and debate whether or not you should have that second donut. By the time you've made up your mind, your Taycan is ready to hit the road again. A cockpit from the future. Today. Step inside the 2025 Taycan Turbo S and you might think you've accidentally wandered onto the set of the latest sci-fi blockbuster. The interior is a masterpiece of minimalist futurism, with screens galore and enough ambient lighting options to make a chameleon jealous. The centerpiece is the curved 16.8-inch driver display, which can be customized to show everything from traditional gauges to full-screen navigation. It's like having a personal IMAX theater right in front of your face, except this one helps you avoid speeding tickets or get them faster depending on your driving style. But Porsche didn't stop there. The 2025 model introduces the new Porsche Drive Experience system, which is fancy talk for we made everything even cooler and more intuitive. The infotainment system now features Apple CarPlay Plus, which means you can adjust your climate controls without leaving the Apple interface. It's a small touch, but one that says, we care about your first world problems. Suspension that defies gravity. Porsche has always been known for its handling prowess, and the 2025 Taycan Turbo S takes this to a whole new level with its Porsche Active Ride suspension. This isn't just a suspension, it's a magic carpet ride that somehow also corners like it's on rails. The system uses a complex network of sensors, actuators, and probably a few bits of dark magic to keep the car perfectly level at all times. Braking, accelerating, cornering, it doesn't matter. The Taycan remains flatter than a pancake that's been run over by a steamroller. It's so effective that you might want to check if you're actually driving or if you've somehow entered a hyper-realistic racing simulator. But here's the real clever bit. When you're not pretending to be a Formula E driver, the Active Ride system can switch to comfort mode, turning the Taycan into a luxury limousine. It's like having two cars in one, a track day monster and a comfortable cruiser. Porsche calls it bandwidth. We call it having your cake and eating it too. Artificial intelligence, your new co-pilot. The 2025 Taycan Turbo S isn't just smart. It's probably smarter than most of us. It comes equipped with an advanced AI system that learns your driving habits, preferred routes, and even your mood based on how aggressively you're mashing the accelerator. This AI co-pilot can do everything from optimizing your range by suggesting the most efficient routes to preemptively adjusting the suspension when it detects your favorite twisty road coming up. It's like having a personal assistant, navigator, and driving coach all rolled into one. But don't worry, it won't judge you when you decide to ignore its energy-saving suggestions and instead opt for a full-throttle blast down the highway. In fact, it might even cheer you on. We can't confirm, but there are rumors that if you drive particularly spiritedly, the AI will play the Top Gun theme through the speakers. Design. Sculpted by the wind, admired by all. Porsche has always been synonymous with timeless design, and the 2025 Taycan Turbo S continues this tradition while pushing it into the electric age. The updated model features subtle but significant changes that make it look even more like a spaceship that's somehow been granted road-legal status. The front end has been tweaked to improve aerodynamics with new active air intakes that open and close depending on cooling needs and speed. This not only helps with efficiency, but also gives the car a slightly menacing look, as if it's breathing in preparation for its next sprint. The rear end features a new full-width light bar that's not just a design element, but also a technological marvel. It uses micro-LED technology to create intricate lighting patterns that serve as both tail lights and a communication system with other road users. It can display messages like slow down, turning right, or get out of my way. I have 938 horsepower and I'm not afraid to use it. Okay, maybe not that last one, but we can dream. The sound of silence. Or not. One of the criticisms often leveled at electric cars is their lack of engine noise. Porsche has tackled this issue head-on with the 2025 Taycan Turbo S, offering a solution that's both high-tech and slightly bonkers. Enter the Porsche Electric Sports Sound System, now in its second generation. This isn't just some fake engine noise pumped through the speakers. Oh no, that would be far too simple for Porsche. Instead, they've created a complex algorithm that generates a unique soundscape based on your driving style, speed, and even the weather conditions. Cruising calmly, the Taycan emits a gentle futuristic hum that's barely noticeable. Stomping on the accelerator, it unleashes a crescendo of sci-fi inspired tones that sound like a mix of a Star Wars pod racer, a jet engine, and Thor's lightning. It's so convincing that you might find yourself checking the rearview mirror to see if you're being chased by a squadron of TIE fighters. But here's the really cool part. You can customize the sound. Want your Taycan to sound like a classic Porsche 911? Done. Prefer the rumble of an American muscle car? No problem. You can even upload your own sounds, though Porsche politely requests that you refrain from using copyrighted material or anything too inappropriate. The ultimate party trick. The 2025 Taycan Turbo S isn't just a car, it's a rolling power station. Thanks to its bi-directional charging capability, this electric beast can actually power your home during a blackout. That's right, folks, your car can now moonlight as a generator. Imagine impressing your neighbors during the next power outage by keeping your lights on, your fridge running, and your TV blaring, all courtesy of your Porsche. It's like having a backup generator, but one that can also do 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds. But it doesn't stop there. The Taycan Turbo S can also feed power back into the grid during peak hours, potentially earning you some cash while it sits in your garage. It's like your car is holding down a part-time job while you're sleeping. Talk about a multitasker. The verdict? The future is here, and it's electrifying. The 2025 Porsche Taycan Turbo S isn't just a car. It's a statement. It's Porsche planting its flag firmly in the soil of the electric future and declaring this is how it's done. It takes everything we love about high-performance cars, the speed, the handling, the sheer thrill of driving, and catapults it into the electric age. Is it practical? With its long range and fast charging, surprisingly so. Is it efficient? With its advanced battery technology and regenerative braking, absolutely. But more importantly, is it fun? Oh, hell yes. The Taycan Turbo S proves that the electric revolution doesn't mean the end of driving excitement. If anything, it's just the beginning. So if you have a spare $210,995 burning a hole in your pocket and a burning desire to experience the absolute pinnacle of electric performance, the 2025 Porsche Taycan Turbo S is waiting for you. Just be prepared for some serious whiplash, both from the acceleration and from all the heads turning to watch you zoom by in silent, electrifying glory. The future of performance is here, folks, and it's shockingly good.